Welcome to Maria Loves to Talk, and you guys, I have a great video today and a lot of good information. What am I talking about? No, it's not perfumes. I am talking about dogs and cats, and a particular dog and cat, black dogs and black cats, and why you need to get you one and have one in your household. So if this is something you're interested in, please click and subscribe to Maria Loves to Talk. Get you some snacks. Let's get into it. Okay, so you guys, I hope y'all had an awesome, wonderful Easter, good food. You went and you enjoyed your family, took the kids Easter egg hunting. So I learned a lot because some of this information I didn't know. I had to look it up. I do have a black dog. We've had white dogs, different kind of dogs. But I did not know or knew about this syndrome called, I want to make sure I have it right, Black Dog Syndrome, or I think it's called BBDS, Black Bad Dog, meaning that people seem to think that a black dog is more aggressive. He may be carrying, I don't know, bad luck, just different superstitions people have throughout the years, and even the same thing about cats. So I was like, wow, that's really weird because my dog is so lovable. She's lovable. I share her with other family members. They want to come get her. She likes to eat Cheetos. She likes... I'm telling you, everything I eat, this dog eat. Chili, Miss Patty LaBelle sweet potato pie, tamales. She likes turkey meat. She likes fried chicken. She likes Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. She likes Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream. So yes. So okay. So let me give you some history about dogs. Okay. So there's an estimate of 800 breeds of dogs in the world. 400 million dogs are in the, it's 800 breeds estimate, and there's 400 million dogs in the world. 77.5 million are here in the U.S. are dog owners, which is really amazing. Okay, also dogs, the earliest dog fossil, which, hey, I didn't know, 37,600 years ago, a dog fossil found in Belgium. Dogs dream just like humans, and dogs are smart as a 2-year-old. I didn't know that. All dogs are descended from wolves. I think I kind of remember that because a couple of years ago when I worked at Sam's, I did a dog demo for, I want to make sure, Blue Wilderness. So if you know, it's a good dog food, Blue Wilderness. They're not paying me. Okay, I'm just saying. And it was so funny because when I was giving away big bags, maybe about a 10-pound bag of dog food as a demo. So people would pass by and I said, hey, you have a dog? Let me give you this information. They're like, no, I don't have a dog. I don't have a dog. I don't have a dog. You know, they'll say, well, I have a cat. I have a cat. So make a long story short, I did finally get 2 people that had dogs. And I could not get those people to stop talking about their dogs. You know, one lady kept dogs. One lady took in strays, you know. So I gave them like 10 bags of the dog food like this, because I had spent like 2 hours and no one would talk. Nobody wanted it. And so as soon as people start seeing these ladies walking through the store with their little big bags of dog food, they start running to me. Hey, you didn't give me any dog food. I'm like, well, you told me you didn't have a dog. Okay. So you guys, and it was the same thing when I did cat food. Everybody was like, no, I don't have a cat. I have a dog. I have a dog. And then it's all someone walking around the store with a couple cans of cat food. Hey, you didn't give me one. I have a cat. So I'm like, hey. Okay, so getting back to dogs. Dogs can hear and smell better than humans. They can hear and smell better than humans. Not so well in color. Okay, something else I learned. Dogs teaches children responsibility and cooperation. Black dogs stay in a shelter 4 times longer than a white dog or a brown dog. Non-black dogs stay in a shelter 12.4 weeks, and a black dog, and it's probably the same with a black cat, will stay 4 times longer. So that means he's going to stay in the shelter 6 months to a year. Okay, so another thing, dogs' nose is like the human fingerprint. Dogs' nose have a fingerprint. I didn't know that. Okay, so going on here, some of the myths. One of the myths, which I thought was really interesting, the Scottish myth is that if a dog follows you home, that's good luck. Okay, now I've heard of other myths like, let's see, something about if a dog crosses in front of you, something like if a cat crosses in front of you, do the sign of the cross, bad luck. Also, if a dog walks in between you and your mate or your husband, bad luck, y'all gonna break up. If you feed a black dog at night, that could be good luck for your family. It's just weird. So the next thing I was looking at, I saw something where they said that black dogs are used during Halloween as well as black cats, or it was believed that they were used by witches, by older women during the medieval years. So here I'm reading, black cats was worshipped in the 14th century as gods. Okay, cats are nocturnal and roam at night. So cats were used to kill rats during the plague. Okay, so and then witchcraft of the wise. So after that, they started prosecuting or persecuting, crucifying witches because they thought the witches had something to do with the plague, which in fact, because witches really were herbalist women. These were women who respected plants and animals and nature. They were really healers. They were, midwives. They saved people. They, concocted medicine from the nature, but the people did not understand. And of course, it's a man's world. So it was, the poor little woman, is not understood. So she's easily a victim. Okay. So moving on to that, here it shows something called Vox in Rhema, Pope Gregory IX, June 13, 1233. I didn't even know this, and I'm a Catholic, okay, or was a Catholic. So it says here, this is something he said. In it, black cats were declared an incarnation of Satan. And this is by an author named Layla Morgan Wow, author of Black Cats. I'm thinking, wow, I mean, it seems like people just had some kind of ignorant, uneducated view of black cat, black dog. Something else interesting I saw. In Australia and the UK, a white cat is seen as bad luck. I was like, what? Okay. And then in Russia and in the Mediterranean countries, white cats are seen as good luck. And then, of course, we know in ancient Egypt, the cat was also worshipped. It was seen as a divine god. Okay, so moving on, I want to quickly get to this. Something I saw, and I thought it was so interesting. I read this. It said, rescue black puppies and cats can be killed because of the fur of the color of their coat. There's a prejudice against animals. Also, it says here, and I didn't know this about the Indian culture, and I had seen where people had painted their little dogs and had put little beads and what around them. So it says in India, having a black dog will protect you and your family from negative things, ghosts, negative souls, negative energy, evil spirits. Also, dogs can see, and I have heard that they can see spirits or ghosts. I have heard that, and I think I have witnessed that with my own dog. So here, dogs have been referred to as Shivan. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Shvan in many Vedic verses in Hindu mythology. I thought that was really good. So again, it is good to have a black dog, a black cat in your household, in your family, to protect your house and also to bring prosperity and good energy. Okay, so honorable mention. I have to put my little honorable mention in here, and I think I've covered. I want to make sure I get everything. Okay, so here, honorable mentions. Okay. Blues singer Robert Johnson. It's a lure that he sold his soul to the devil so he can make hit songs. So from 1931 to 1937, he made 29 hit songs. And I saw something like that on the Supernatural, which was my favorite TV show, and I hate they took it off. They did a little episode showing a little movie of Robert Johnson on the Crossroads. Okay, Black Dog. There's a song by Led Zeppelin called Black Dogs. J.K. Rowling in her Harry Potter, she has Grim, that little giant big dog. I think with some of these is where people get this, and I love horror movies, but this is where people think, okay, they're thinking about the horror movie, and then they go to the shelter, and they, SPCA, and they see a black dog or a black cat, and they think about, Pet Sematary, the Black Cat, those old Hammer movies with Peter Cushing. Okay, so another one, Arthur Conan Doyle, The Hound of Baskerville, Hellhound, Black Dog. Here it's showing in 856 AD in a church in France. They said a black dog appeared in the church and all of a sudden it disappeared. Don't know. Italian mystic, psychic, nun in the 17th century. She was almost attacked as a child, kidnapped by a black dog, and she's a mystic. Her name is Benedetta Carlini. Her parents intercepted the dog. They said they believed the dog was the devil disguised as a dog or as an animal. She later went on, and I think they just made a movie about her about 2 years ago. Okay, another one here. Oh wow, this is weird. Here it's saying there's a folklore in Mexico and Latin countries about black dogs running around with red eyes. You know what? I really think this is a figment of the people's imaginations. I have been out at night. I have been down dirt roads. I have been sitting out on the porches. I've been out in the country. I have never seen black dogs with red eyes. Now I've seen wild pigs or boars, and their eyes look red when you're driving and you run into them, which I told you a story about me leaving Amazon, that working late at night. That's why I will never work late at night. Okay, here's some more horror stories. Honorable mention, cats. The Uncanny is a trilogy. You need to see it. Peter Cushing's in it, and one of them, old lady, British lady, kept a dog. Her son and his girlfriend hated that dog. They devised some kind of plan to kill her. The lady, the girlfriend comes to check on the old lady to make sure she's dead, and the cats attack her. Okay. Okay, another one I love was called Cat's Eye with Drew Barrymore. The Uninvited, Strays, Killer Cats, Black Cat, Cat People. And I think the best movie I saw was called Sleepwalkers. And I think that's a Stephen King about a mother and her son who were cats. And then Hell's Kitty. See, they're not helping the cat any when they make those kind of movies. But hey, for me, someone who loves horror movies, I love it. And it's not going to stop me from loving black cats and black dogs. Okay, some of my little horror dog movies. And I just saw this one. This one's called, okay, one more. The Curse of the Cat People. This one's called Dogs. Another one I saw was Devil Dog. But it was a white dog, and a new one I just recently saw. We really love that one. It was called Good Boy, and it's a little white dog, and it's on Hulu. And The Pack, and of course we all remember Kuju, and that dog wasn't black. I forgot what color he was, but he wasn't black. Dog Soldiers, I remember when that came out about some soldiers turning into dogs. The Vet Visit. Man's Best Friend, that one was really good. Okay, The Breed, Dracula's Dog, and Wait Dogs. Okay, so those are my little dog, just honorable mention, you guys. I don't want to scare you, but I do want to please beg you, do not turn your nose up at a black dog or a black cat. Read, I will put a link talking about sharing what the Indian views of black dogs, and I do really honestly believe that they are healing and bring prosperity to the household, because I know when I had that accident, when I had a health condition, having the black dog in the house, it just really brought just a lot of good positive energy, and it helped really amazingly with my healing, my recovery. So again, thank you for joining me at Maria Loves to Talk. Check out your SPCA. You man, if you see a black dog or a black cat or any stray dog, love them. Don't hate them. Don't beat them. Feed them. You see someone abusing a dog, report them and let them know, hey, I'm reporting your butt, and I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on the internet. So again, stay happy, blessed, and again, I wish you the best, and your dog and cat. Thank you.